Cool. Okay, so welcome to the third tutorial, and in this tutorial today we're going to be looking at adding on an appointment using the CRM tool. And there's a couple of ways to do it, so I'm going to show you both ways. It's only going to be a short video today to show you that. Over the last couple of weeks we've been looking at a client in the system named Barry Bobby. It's a great name. Anyway, my client Barry is looking to now book an appointment with me. So at this moment in the process with the client, we have set him up in the system. We have invited him using the client portal, and we sent him a fact find, and we've also sent him a client agreement. I've also shown you how to launch the fact find yourself to get started with it. But what we haven't done is shown how we can book an appointment in and use the CRM to do that. Okay, so what we've got in front of us is we've got the 360 system here, and what I can see is my diary view. And what I've done is I've clicked on work week to bring up the current working week in the top here. Below that, I've got my hotbox, my prospect list, and my clients who I'm currently completing fact finds are in the hotbox. So let's say I wanted to add in Barry to have a meeting, and we had a phone call, and we arranged to meet tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Well, let's look at the 16th of November tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and what I can do, there's two ways to do it. The first way is to literally click on the in the time that you're looking to add the client into, and I can search for client this way by putting their name in, and the system will pick that client up. So there's Barry Bobby. We know that's my client, so we're going to say, yeah, that's the one. We're going to press next. Now, if it was a different client, so if it was if they had the same name, but they were different clients, then you just put the no match found button there. It creates a new client still in the same name. Okay, so don't worry, all your John Smiths will be fine. So next, there's a bad joke, whatever. Next is we go next. So there he is, there's Barry, and he's all set up, ready to go. And I think what I'll do is I'll just double check that it's okay. Yeah, that's cool. So I put a fake number in, fake email address, just for the purposes of the session. And that address is obviously our office address here, but you know, it's just for purposes of showing you how to do it. So put in next, looks good. At this point, we can choose the location where we're meeting the client. So you've got some options there, and home visit, office, introducer's office, telephone appointment, or other. What I'm going to do is just keep it easy. We'll keep it on home visit, so we're seeing the client at his home. And we're going to see him between 11 and we're going to end the meeting around about 12 o'clock. So an hour is okay, but you can extend that. I can change the times, or if I clicked on the wrong, part of the day, I can change the time here as well by editing it. If I'm happy with that, press next again. And what it's doing now is it's asking me about this client. Am I creating a new sales opportunity? So if I was to create a new sales opportunity, it would actually create a new fact find for this client, etc. So if that's the case, I would say I would keep that as a yes, and then I would then have to go through the whole process of explaining what the lead source is, where did the client come back to me, how they get through to me again, and I can put my references in and my notes in and all that sort of stuff. If I'm saying no, it will ask me to choose an existing lead source. So in this case, I've already got the mortgage review in there because we've started this lead source a few weeks back now, haven't we, with Barry, and we're still working on it. So we're going to keep to the same one, because in this instance, all I'm going to do is tell him that I'm confirming the appointment. So I know that lead source is there. I click on that correct one there. My user details are in, so that's okay. All I've got to do is press next. And I can still put notes in, so I could, I might want to say client phoned regarding meeting face-to-face, and I'm just going to record it in notes, so the audit trail would start building up, and we've got a nice note for each time they contact you in there as well. But what I like is a little touch. It's nothing majorly exciting, but I think it's pretty cool. You can notify the client via SMS text message. Click the box there, just brings up some basic generic text. Your meeting with Dan Hobbs has been scheduled for 11 on the 16th of November at your home. Obviously, I can also edit this as well, delete it, change it, make it more personalized, whatever I want. Just bear in mind that they can't reply to it. So the text message, it's a non-reply service. But the idea is that they just receive this from New Leaf, and in this instance, and it will just say when their meeting is. So it doesn't cost anything. Also, it's part of the system. I press finish, and now what's going to happen is, hopefully, we can see now in the appointment there it is. Barry is now on my Thursday at 11 o'clock in the diary. So, really cool. There you go. Now, that's one way of doing it. Another way to create an appointment as well is to literally drag a prospect in your hotbox into your diary. So if you were looking and I said, right, Theo Walcott is, we're meeting Theo today at 1 o'clock, you know, late last minute meeting, let's put it in the diary. All I got to do is click on him in the hotbox and drag him into 15th of November at 1 o'clock there and drop him in. And it goes straight to, well, it needs to know what is the appointment. So if I say again, it's at the office, and my head office is there, and I go, yeah, that's good. Press OK, and it's in there. Now this time, didn't get the chance to text him or anything, but don't worry, I can still text him. It's okay. All I've got to do is right-click, and I can go down and send a reminder text to the client. And there it is. There's a text message that's going to come from New Leaf. Press OK, and that's gone to Theo. So, if you want to manage your appointments once you're in a diary, all you've got to do is that. You just right-click it, and you can book a follow-up. You can cancel it. You can say, do not turn up. Sometimes that happens. You can reinstate. You can cancel and rebook it. And at any time, you can add notes to the file still, and you can text the client as well. And also, if you're lucky enough to have an administrator doing all this for you, they can even remind you and text you to tell you got a meeting today. So pretty cool. Hope that's good for today. That's the tutorial number 3, which is all about adding an appointment. Thanks.